Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Noe Rose and I've been traveling solo for most of my life. I took my first solo trip at 16 and I remember feeling excitement, not fear, and I never really stopped after that. Well, except for that time I went to uni. Over the years, I followed that instinct across the world, through Europe, wandering quiet villages and coastlines where time seems to stretch. Places like Malta, where history and sea exist side by side. Zimbabwe, raw, powerful, unforgettable. Mexico and Colombia, full of rhythm, color, and life. Switzerland, South Africa, Vietnam, Korea, Japan, each place leaving something behind in me and taking something with it. Because for me, travel was never just about seeing the world. It became a way of understanding myself within it, of learning how to trust my own decisions, how to be alone without feeling lonely, and how to build a life that feels fully mine. So I don't travel with rigid plans. I follow a feeling, a pull I don't always understand until I arrive. And that's exactly what brought me to Korea. In my last vlog, I didn't start in Seoul. I landed in Busan. Not because it was the obvious choice, but because it wasn't. I chose the quieter side of the city, Yeongdo. There was something about it, slightly removed, almost like it was waiting for me. I checked into Hotel Adela, no itinerary, no expectations, just intuition. And within hours, I found myself riding the capsule train at Haeundae Blue Line Park, gliding along the coastline and realizing I had made the right decision. That's also where I started discovering Korea through food. My first bingsu, light, delicate, and almost like snow. And tteokbokki, warm, spicy, comforting. And somewhere in between all of that, I met Serena. No planning, no expectations, just one of those rare connections that only happen when you're exactly where you're meant to be. And then I realized I hadn't just arrived in Korea. I had arrived during Chuseok. Pronounced Chuseok, two syllables that carry 2,000 years of meaning. The word itself, in Hanja, the classical Chinese characters used in Korean, literally means autumn eve. But its older name is even more beautiful. Hangawi, from archaic Korean meaning the great middle of autumn. The center of the season, the fullest point of the year. 75% of the entire nation goes on a mass migration every Chuseok, traveling back to their ancestral hometowns to see family and loved ones. Every year, without fail. Imagine that. 3/4 of a country moving at once, all pulled in the same direction. Home. The holiday is assumed to have started before the Three Kingdoms era of Korea, possibly even rooted in ancient shamanistic celebrations of the harvest moon. 2,000 years ago, and it hasn't stopped. There's a legend behind it. An ancient king of Shilla ordered a month-long weaving contest between two teams. Whichever team wove the most cloth would be treated to a feast by the losing side. Generosity as the prize, celebration as the point. That's how it began. Over centuries, it deepened into something far more intimate. On the morning of Chuseok, families honor their ancestors with memorial services called charye, offering food and wine made with fresh fruits and newly harvested crops. The table is set with extraordinary care, each dish in a specific position, each offering a message sent across the boundary between the living and the dead. The rite embodies the traditional belief in spiritual life beyond physical death, that the appeased spirits of ancestors will bestow good fortune and protection on their descendants. And then comes Songmyo. Families visit their ancestors' graves and perform bolcho, trimming the grass and removing weeds that have grown over the summer. Think about that for a moment. A holiday where part of the ritual is caring for the graves of your great-grandparents, making sure they aren't forgotten, making sure they aren't overgrown. There's something in that I don't have a word for in English, but I felt it. And then the food. The most iconic dish in Songpyeon, half-moon-shaped rice cakes stuffed with sesame seeds, red bean chestnuts, and honey. They're steamed over a layer of pine needles so they carry a faint, clean forest scent. Families make them together, by hand, passing down the shape from grandmother to grandchild. Here's the detail that stopped me. The half-moon shape carries ancient meaning. During the Three Kingdoms era, an encrypted phrase was found on a turtle's back. Baekje is full moon and Shila is half moon, predicting the fall of one kingdom and the rise of another. The prophecy came true. Ever since, Koreans have believed the half-moon shape signals a bright future. So every year, on the night of the full moon, they eat the half-moon, holding the promise of what's still becoming. There's also a belief, if a single woman makes a beautiful songpyeon, she will find a great husband. If a pregnant woman makes a beautiful one, she will have a beautiful daughter. The hands that shape the rice cake are shaping the future. And as night falls, women form enormous circles, hand in hand, and dance the Kangkang Sule under the full moon, a folk tradition believed to bring a fruitful harvest. Imagine it, hundreds of women in silk hanbok, swaying in a circle under a harvest moon so bright you can travel by it, their voices carrying through the night, something ancient moving through them. That morning, Serena was with her family, and I stayed back quiet still, almost instinctively giving the day space. Because you feel it when you're there. You feel that this day belongs to something bigger than tourism. It isn't a spectacle. It's a practice. It's a ceremony. And the kindest thing a visitor can do is slow down enough to receive it. Around noon, we met at Busan Station. The KTX, one of the fastest trains in the world, carried us north to Chwacheon Station. The city fell away behind the windows. The mountains rose up to replace it. Something in me settled. From there, a ride deeper into the hills to Jangansa Mountain Lodge Restaurant. The valley sits at the foot of Ulsan Mountain, surrounded by forests so dense and old that locals say you can hear the sound of the wind before you see the trees move. This is the same mountain that has sheltered Jangansa Temple for over 1,300 years. A temple founded in 673 AD by the monk Honyo, one of the most celebrated figures in Korean Buddhist history. And right at the edge of all that, tucked into the hillside like it had always been there, was a restaurant. I want to be honest with you. This is not a place you find on a travel blog. There are no English reviews, no influencer tags, no viral reels. It's the kind of place Koreans know about because their grandparents knew about it. Because someone's mother drove this road every autumn when the mountain turned red. And walking in, I understood immediately why. The mountain surrounding this valley changes color with every season, and in autumn, it wraps around you like a folding screen painted in red and gold. The kind of view that makes you feel like the leaves are lit from within. We were just at the edge of that shift. The trees still holding their green, but something in the air already hinting at what was coming. The restaurant itself had the feeling of an older Korea. Heavy wood, low roof lines, a stillness that city restaurants simply cannot manufacture. The kind of place where the beauty of the hanok, traditional Korean architecture, gives you a sense of calm that's almost structural. It's not decoration, it's built into the bones of the space.
잘 오는 곳 하시면요. 그 정면 한옥으로 기와드 쪽입니다. 거기랑 세우 잡고.
방갈로로 가면
방갈로 에어컨 다니까 자리. 방갈로는
This is our bungalow right here. You go. And then the food arrived. Not a single plate. A spread. This is what Koreans call yongsik, a full set meal where the table fills with dish after dish after dish. At a mountain restaurant, this might mean sanche, dishes made entirely from wild mountain vegetables foraged from the slopes nearby. Ingredients that don't travel, that can't be ordered online or shipped across the country. Things that only exist here, in this season, on this mountain. There's a whole philosophy behind it. Korean mountain cooking has always been rooted in what the land offers, not what you can force it to produce. Because I was sitting there on Chuseok, at a table in a mountain valley that most travelers will never find, with someone I had only just met, eating food that had been prepared the same way for generations. And I genuinely felt that I had been let in on something larger than life. Not as a tourist, not as a content creator, but as a guest. There's a particular kind of grace in that. When a place doesn't perform itself for you, when it simply is, and you're quiet enough to receive it. And then I do you.
감사합니다. How smell like it?
Oh,
good.
Oh, it smells so delicious. It smells so good.
Oh, we have to cheers.
Okay, so what do we say?
짠.
Done. Done.
짠. Good.
My first Bengali.
Yeah, you heard about it. Great. How was the taste?
It's so delicious.
Oh,
It's almost like sake, almost,
yeah.
but it's better.
But this makgeolli
Mm.
is made by this restaurant. Handmade makgeolli.
Wow,
It's not made by factory.
so special.
Yeah.
And sitting there, sharing that table with Serena, I felt something I wasn't expecting to feel as a solo traveler.
Whatever.
Belonging. Not in a way you belong somewhere familiar, in a deeper way, where a culture you weren't born into quietly makes room for you anyway.
Good. You know when the meat falls off the bones, like that,
Oh.
that you know it's good. What a feast!
One leg for me and the other one is for you.
Ah, okay. I
So big. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. And with soup.
Ah. Mmm. Wow, the broth is so delicious. Mmm. 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 Best food ever. Dip in the
오리고기.
salt. Mmm.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Just beyond the restaurant, the path leads toward Jangansa Temple, a place that, as one Korean travel guide puts it, feels not fancy but creates a tranquil and dignified mood, where the eaves of the oldest hall look like wings about to lift into the sky. We wanted to go, we really did, but time, as it does on holidays, moved according to its own logic. Finding a ride back took longer than expected, and soon we had to let it go. Sometimes the places you don't quite reach stay with you just as long as the ones you do, maybe longer, because they stay unfinished, they stay alive, so you have to return. Back in Busan, the energy shifted. We ended the evening at Bibibidang, a traditional tea house perched above the sea, where everything returned to stillness.
So do I pay now? Yeah.
Korean tea culture stretches back to the same era as Chuseok itself. It was never about efficiency. It's a practice, meditative. The water temperature matters. The vessel matters. The silence between sips matters. We sat with delicate teas and desserts so carefully arranged they asked to be noticed before they were consumed. My favorite, the Shikye Bingsu.
네, 나눠 먹어야 돼.
And by then, I could feel it fully. Through Serena, through shared meals, through a harvest moon and a mountain lodge and a tea house above the sea, I wasn't just passing through Korea. Korea was passing through me. We ended the night on Haeundae Beach. The ocean in front of us, the city glowing behind, and somewhere in the distance, a voice. A singer performing traditional songs. Music so old it doesn't belong to any single generation. His voice carrying through the salt air like something passed between people who will never meet each other again, but share the same thread.
내 사랑의 보금자리 아무것도 바라진 않아요 당신만 있으면 돼 한눈 팔지 않고 살아갈래요 항상 돈도 필요 없어 백도 필요 없어 누구 당신만 있으면 돼 나일 줄 알면서도 미련 때문에 나 울고 말았다 여러분 박수 한번 주세요 사랑도 미움도 잊어야 하나 돌이킬 수 없는 그 사랑 멀어져 가버린 우리의 사랑 추억만 남아있겠지 감사합니다 언젠가는 여러분 다같이 언젠가는 떠날 줄 알면서도 미련 때문에 나 울고 말았다오 여러분 언젠가는 떠날 줄 알면서도 미련 때문에 나 울고 말았다
And standing there, I understood something I couldn't have planned my way into. This day was never about the places we went. It was about what happens when you stop moving fast enough to actually feel where you are.